Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to have City Councilman William Russell Moore from the 18th District in Bronx. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How do you like this space so far? I know how much did you get a chance to see?
It's a beautiful space. I mean, it's a gem in New York City. It just shows that New York City has grown to a big capital.
I think the Bronx deserve more space of that nature as well, and we have in Brooklyn Brick Art Media Center, and there is a similar kind of space in Bronx. Public speech is available there, but maybe I haven't been there, but I don't think it's as glamorous as Google would put it up.
Well, this is an attractive piece of space here.
What's your policy? What do you?
Well, again, my name is William Russell Moore, and I'm running for City Council in the Bronx in District 18. And what's wholesome to my heart is
how many turns did you do so far?
This is my second run. I'm running.
Oh, you're running. You're not a councilman.
Not yet.
You're
yet. I will be though.
Okay, gotcha. So I just want to make sure it's. Right. Okay.
City Council candidate running for the 18th District.
Why do you run to be?
Well, one, I want to take care of the needs of my community. We have a median income in my district of about $34,000. I feel that is very low. With the crisis of gentrification happening, poor blacks, poor Hispanics, and poor whites are going to be moved out of the boroughs, if not the city. So, I have a plan to raise the median income of residents in my district, and I would like to make sure that they make roughly about $60,000 or more, so they can sustain a type of living that's going to be.
What have you done in your previous career before running for the council?
Well, prior to this, I went to SUNY Stony Brook, and I got a BA in political science. I studied politics there, and also American history, and also business.
As a work experience, I mean, did you work for you own a business?
No, I mean, pretty
work for the government.
Well, I worked for government, yeah. From when I graduated from college, I worked for Department of Youth Services in New York City.
So you have experience working in the public sector.
Yeah, and also worked at City Hall with Dave Dinkins back in the '90s, and also Rudolph Giuliani as well.
What do you think is the relationship between the politicians and the music community, filmmaking community, the folks like hip hop, like the guy who brought you here, Ruben? He's very much into the music world.
Well, when it comes to the Bronx, the Bronx is known as the Boogie Down Bronx. I mean, our whole birthright as a people is entwined with government. When it comes to, like, say, the forefathers of rap, the early beginnings of rap, we all came up from the bottom up, and it spilt over to become a billion-dollar industry. So there's no separation. Like, there's no separation between church and state. There's no separation between rap and government. I mean, you saw with even Barack Obama, he had a good relationship with Jay-Z, and I will also have a good relationship with the up and coming artists and actors also, because there's a
lot of when we're talking about the art world and the musicians. There are gangsters, there is drugs, there are fallen language, there are so many things that are influencing that culture. And you as a politician probably looking for more mainstream kind of.
The funny thing is that the caveat of rap started ugly, right? It started at the bottom of the gutter, right? A lot of the rap artists say, I came from the gutter, meaning that they came from the hard knocks of life. And it's that hard knocks of life that have transformed them into their lyrics, and they put that imagery out into the lyrics, and that has mesmerized the world. And that's what caused rap to just go so far today and become what it is.
But I've seen other people from the art world going into politics. Like we have President Reagan, we have Trump from the TV show being in politics. Do you think rappers have future in the
I think
politics?
If Donald Trump can become the president of the United States, anybody can become the president of the United States. That's basically how I see it. In fact, I would love for someone of the genre of rap to run for office. I can even help them on their campaign. I have so much experience doing that for others. But when we look at the field of candidates out there, that potential rap artists that who have made it in the world of hip hop, I would say Jay-Z is a potential candidate. I would say Nas is a potential candidate. I would say Kanye West, I can counsel him in becoming a potential candidate.
Do you think they have interest in politics?
Yes, they do. I think that first of all, with politics, right? Being that they have their own resources, their own money, their own empire, and their own businesses, they can elevate very well into the lifestyle of
I
politics.
can understand why people of politics running for the office and they just want more power and just staying in the public eye. I can understand when business people running for the office and they want to make money, but the musician,
Well, I can probably answer that for you. I think when it comes from the grassroots level of hip hop and the culture of rap, I think folks that have already made it successfully in business, they don't have any social needs or social wants. But I think if they were to become politicians and to make that transition, it will basically be to take care of the needs of the social underclass, from which they came from which they rapped about from the early ages of rap. And that's what it's always been. Rap has always been about the message, right? It's always been about the relationship that they have with society.
Have a platform. You have the audience to watch. How come I don't see? Let's say when I go to fashion show, and I was trying to produce this year the political fashion show, when we had almost 12 politicians who agreed to walk the runway for the cause, and at the end it didn't happen.
Well,
so,
you called on the wrong politicians. I wish you would have consulted me, my campaign manager. We would have had it.
We've been trying to
set off for you.
Bring the
bring it my way.
and,
Bring it my way, and then I'll get it done. Trust me.
Wow.
My name is Wayne Russ Morton. I will get it done. I can tell you that right now. I can line up a number of politicians that
we
can
dress
do that.
the designers. It's all
Trust me.
legit. It's
We can do it in the Boogie Down Bronx,
it's so helpful
in
for
Bay
the
Plaza.
fashion industry, and it's so helpful
yeah.
for
Bring
politicians.
it.
So
I'll set it up for you, and I'll get it. Trust me, I will get it done. That's how confident I am.
okay.
I'll
Hopefully
knock it
you
out-
win, and
I will knock it out the park.
we have you.
I will
powering
manage
drums.
it, produce it, and run with it on the runway.
Excellent. Maybe we might, when we apply for the grants, to make a film or to make a movie or to stage an event, it's so difficult to maneuver through the paperwork with the city. What are the key components for the audience when we fill out those papers to get funded?
Well, first of all, you have to go to the right offices, right? I mean, the mayor's office have
But
media
you
relations.
fill out the form. You don't come. You just mail it to them, right? And you don't pick. You
But
get
the-
picked.
yeah,
And
but-
someone who has a relationship or
yeah,
friendship
yeah,
in the behind the
yeah.
scene might get it. It's like how
well, yeah, like I
get
said,
it fair.
you have to make sure you have the right people that you're going to talk to in government.
Okay.
There's government liaisons within government. There's media relations within government. Also, you have to have the right people to navigate your stuff through, because there is red tape waiting for you in city hall and city governance.
Okay.
It's waiting for you.
So maybe when you win, you might have some advice, and your doors will be open for the music industry and the fashion
my doors
industry.
will be open for the hip hop industry, the fashion industry, and every industry out there, because I believe in that. Because later on, I tell you my platform, I speak to a cultural center, a performing arts center that talks about that as well, and I believe in what's here right now.
I just met you on this interview, but I promise to look into your platform and research what you do, and hopefully this interview will be helpful for you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
What's your social media by any chance? Like
Okay.
if you have for your platform.
Well, my
you
website is www.more2017.com.
can-
I
Okay.
can be reached on email at iamwithmore@gmail.com, and my Facebook is it should be iamwithmore/Facebook or something like that. But you can Google me and find me out.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you can read the subtitles. So if you need additional information, the candidate is there to answer your questions.
And
Maybe-
thank you for having me.
You're welcome to come back, and maybe we should record more.
Anytime you want me, I'll be right here.
I'm pretty sure once in a couple of weeks the interview will come out, I'll get quite a few questions for you, and so I would be asked to bring you back.
Okay, and my name is spelled William Russell Moore.
William Russell Moore.
Yes. Thank you.